and welcome back. Today in this video, we will be discussing about purchase management in Odoo 14. So purchasing is a method by which one buys goods, equipments, raw materials from vendors or suppliers. So purchase operations is one of the most important aspects of a company, and it is essential to give full focus on acquisition process in a business. So purchase orders need to be handled. So if there is any issue in purchase section, then it can affect manufacturing, marketing sector and eventually affect corporate earnings. So an integrated purchase management software facilitates procural offers, release RFQs, monitors purchase orders, handles vendor, then collect data, receives products and even review suppliers. So let's go to purchase module and see in detail. So inside, when you open this, you can see there is a purchase dashboard for request for quotation and a list view for your quotations. So this purchase dashboard is a new feature added in Odoo 14. Here you can see all RFQs and my RFQs in different stages. So when you click on this, you can see them. Stages are to send, that is draft RFQs, and waiting RFQs and late RFQs. Then some other details like average order value, purchased last 7 days, lead time to purchase, then RFQ sent last 7 days. So we have done a detailed video regarding this purchase dashboard in Odoo 14. So you can check the link above to know more about this. Then here we have the list view. Below we have the list view for quotations with fields like reference, confirmation date, vendor, company, receipt date, then purchase representative. So for that is a purchase representative of our quotation, and we can make conversation with him using this Avada user widget, and we can plan activities for these quotations by clicking on this. So we have done videos on this activity, list activity widget and Avada user widget, so you can check those videos. Then we can see we can attach source document for your quotation. It can be agreement, can be purchase agreement and reference of document that generated this purchase order request. Example can be sale order. Then total amount for the quotation can be viewed here. Then along with that we have status. Status means whether the RFQ is just created or whether it is sent or it is converted to purchase order. You can see that with the badge widget. Then we have priority widget for our list. For our quotations, you can prioritize quotations. So while you mark them as higher priority, like urgent, then it will be added to the top of the list. Then it can also be filtered according to my purchases, starred, RFQs, then purchase orders, requisition, to approve, then order date. According to order date, can filter them. Then draft RFQs, waiting RFQs, then RFQs, request for quotations with warnings can be filtered. Then also we can add custom filter. Then grouping, can group these quotations according to vendor, purchase representatives, then order date, and add custom group also. We can also add this search to favorites. If you click the save current search, adding a name, can add this to favorites. Then we can import more records, more quotations can be imported, and we can also add these details to Google spreadsheet. Then not only list view, we have Kanban view, then pivot view, where we can see insert in spreadsheet option to insert like updated data in spreadsheet, which is a new option in Odoo 14. Then can see graph view, pivot view, calendar view, and we can plan activities, schedule activities. You can see all the plan activities also. Okay. Then coming back to quotation, here we can also export all the orders by clicking on this. You can download Excel format, data is in Excel format. Then by clicking create button, we can create new quotation. So by adding vendor, GST treatment, then vendor reference, which is reference of sale order or bid sent by the vendor, then purchase agreement can be added. So purchase agreements is actually terms and conditions between seller and buyer. So to see this option, first we have to enable purchase agreement in settings. So we will be seeing it later. Then order deadline. When this quotation need to be validated and converted to purchase order. Then receive date can be seen here. So the delivery date at which that is promised by the vendor. So it is used to determine the expected arrival of products. You can see the percentage here. Then ask confirmation some days before. So this is used to automatically send a confirmation email to vendor some days before the expected receipt date and asking him to confirm the exact date. So this one is a new feature added in Odoo 40. So you can check the link above to know more about this. That is receipt confirmation, delivery confirmation, purchase module. Then here we can add the product and can see description, delivery date, quantity, unit of measure, unit price, taxes, subtotal. If you add subtotal, you can see that. Then we can send this quotation by email or print RFQ or confirm order. So let me confirm this order. So after confirming, we'll be able to see this converted to purchase order. Then while you try to create bill, you can see a warning error because this product's bill control policies on received quantities. There are two types, on received and on ordered quantities. When it is on received quantity, then only after receiving products we can create bill. Then we can also confirm receive date. So let me receive these products and validate. So demand is 1. You can see that delivery, that is the receipt is validated. Now when you click this, you can see the valuation here, stock valuation. So when I come back, you can see purchase order. Then here we can see an option to create bill. So it is highlighted. And you can see the draft entry of the bill. Then while confirming, after confirming, you can see option to register payment. So registering payment, then journal can be viewed here. An amount, the payment date memo, creating the payment. So payment is created. You can see the payment is done. You can also add credit notes. Okay, so here our vendor bills and received. So here you can see this is our quotation created just now, converted to purchase order. Then now let us go to configuration settings. Here we can see some options. First, purchase order approval. So this is used to request managers to approve orders above a minimum amount. So when you give a minimum amount here, and when a user creates like a quotation order which is above this minimum amount, then it cannot be converted to purchase order. It need to be approved by manager. So I have given 5,000 as minimum amount. Let's log out and log in as demo user. Now let's create a quotation. And here we can edit unit price. It's 5,500, which is above 5,000. And when you confirm order, you can see it is converted to a state that is to approve, and it is not converted to purchase order. So what we have to do is that manager have to approve this quotation. So let's log out and log in as admin. When you come back to our orders, you can see a quotation with a state that is to approve, and you can see the purchase representative is marked demo. When you open this, you can see an option to approve order. So this option is only seen for manager. By clicking approve order, you can see, and when you unlock, you can see this is converted to, that order is converted to purchase order, and after that we can receive the products. So this is how that option works. Now let's come back to configuration settings. Then here we can see option to log confirm orders. So after confirming orders, automatically that order can be logged from editing. Then warnings. Warnings can be set while purchasing product. It can be set on a particular product and on a vendor. So while purchasing a product or a product from a particular vendor, we can see warnings. We can set warnings or blocking messages. We have done a detailed video regarding this topic, so you can check that. Then purchase agreements. So we have seen this option like a field inside quotation. While creating quotation, you can see that field purchase agreement. So this is used to manage your purchase agreement, and basically there are two types: call for tenders and blanket orders. So call for tender is used to request offers from multiple vendors and obtain the most interesting price. So we can select most appropriate order, that is can confirm most appropriate one by looking at the price. But on the other hand, blanket order, it is an agreement type for long-term transaction. So when we are purchasing a product from a single vendor, blanket order is created. So multiple RFQs can be created and confirmed in that case. And we have separately done a detailed video on call for tender and blanket orders in Odoo 14. So you can check those videos and know more about it. Then receipt reminder, which is a new feature in Odoo 14, that is to automatically remind receipt date to vendors. So confirmation email is sent automatically, and so you can check the link above to know more about this. Then invoicing, where we have bill control policy, that is ordered quantities and receipt quantities. As I have said before, while choosing ordered quantities, for ordered quantities, bill can be created. But when receipt quantity option is chosen, then for only after receiving products we can create bill, and for receipt quantities only bill can be created. So this will be applied as default to products if you set here. So this one is default for a company. Then three-way matching, which is used to make sure that you only pay bills for you which you receive the goods you ordered. So by comparing informations in purchase orders, receipt and bills, you can decide whether you have to pay the bill or not. So a detailed video is taken for this topic. Then products, you can set purchase variants for products with attributes like size, color, dimension, etc. You can configure them. Then variant grid entry, so you can add several variants to purchase order from grid. So while creating order and adding products in the order line, you can see grid entry when you enable this option. Then logistics, under which you can see an option that is drop shipping, that is to directly deliver products from vendors to customers. So there is some change in Odoo 14 and we have done a video regarding this drop shipping in Odoo 14. You can check that video. Then after enabling these options, something you can see here under configuration. Then here we have vendor price list, that is to create price list for particular vendor. Like when you open this, you can see for vendor price list is created having a validity, that is validity period. So for a particular product we can create a price list and setting a vendor. So this are the vendor price list, and we have done a detailed video for this topic, vendor price list. Please check the link about to know more about this. Then we have purchase agreement types. As I've told you before, agreement types can be configured. Here basically we have two types. We can create new one also. Then product attributes can be configured, like legs, size, color can be configured and create variants for products. Then product categories, that is product groups, can be created and configured. Then unit of measures, that is purchase unit of measure, sales unit of measure can be set for product after configuring unit of measure. So categories can be created, like within that category only unit of measure can be converted. So we also have done video regarding this topic, so please check that video. Then under orders you can see request for quotations, purchase orders, then purchase agreements, that is use after configuring purchase agreement type we can create purchase agreements. And when you open this you can see purchase agreement and the quotations created inside using that agreement, and status can be seen whether it is ongoing or closed or confirmed. You can see purchase agreement representative and ordering date and agreement deadline. Then you can see vendors, all the created vendors, and you can create new vendors by clicking create button. So we have done a video regarding how to create vendors in Odoo 14, so you can check that video. Then here you can filter and group those vendors. Okay. Now under products you can see all the products with different views. Then product variants can be seen after configuring attributes and assigning those attributes inside products. You can see variants. Then reporting, so this one is used to analyze the performance, like purchase operations in a company. So here we have the purchase analysis in different view, that is here this is the dashboard view, then pivot view and a graph view is there. So inside the dashboard view itself we can see a pivot view with categories and count and order. So here we can insert this pivot view to a spreadsheet, and then this graph view, this dashboard view, for this you can select different measures. Then it can be grouped according to currency, confirmation date, product. Then for this also we have bar chart view, line chart and pie chart. And for this line chart you can see we can sort these report in ascending and descending order. Then in pivot view also can see the details, and we can insert these details to spreadsheet. Then we can export them, can flip axis, expand all. Then we have a graph view. Then we also have option to filter our purchase analysis according to request for quotations, order date. Then we can compare, using, like it can be comparing order date, previous period, previous year, and also previous period according to confirmation date or previous year can be seen here. Then we can add current search to favorites, then add these data to Google spreadsheet. So this is how we make use of reporting. So that's all about purchase management in Odoo 14, like how we make use of this purchase module to manage purchase operations for a company. If you are interested in knowing more about this or looking for any Odoo implementation or customization in your business, drop your request to odoo@cyprocess.com.